afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It is Sunday afternoon. I just got home from work not too long ago, but I still wanted to do a video. Wanted to show you something I got in the mail, and you're going to say, "Wow, it's just a CD." But what this CD does, it pretty much completes the first 6 or 7 albums of this band that I am really growing and loving on. And I notice I've got some ink on my hands here from writing down orders all day. This is Fire the Unknown Origin from Blue Oyster Cult. Great American band from Stony Brook, New York. Formed all the way back in 1967. Hard to believe these guys have been around that long. Not talked too much about in the BC for some reason. I don't know why. But not much love given, but definitely love deserved. They are such a great band. They rank up there to me with Deep Purple, Uriah Heep, even Black Sabbath, as far as their heaviness, their hard rock sound, their musicianship. Great all-around band for sure. Known for their big singles, of course, and classic rock staples. The Reaper, Burnin For You, Godzilla, just to name a couple. But they've had so many deep tracks as well, so many great deep tracks. 25 million albums sold worldwide and 7 million in the States alone. So these guys are no slouch. Long-term members, Buck Dharma. He's a great guitarist and lead vocalist, keyboardist as well. Amazing lead player. Eric Bloom, synth and guitarist and vocalist as well. 2 different styles. Eric Bloom is the more mythical, he sings about the alchemist, he sings about all these mystical places. Buck Dharma, more the Burnin For You type of song, the more commercially successful types of songs. But the 2 styles meet and match quite equally. They're so good. The late Alan Lanier on keyboards and rhythm guitar, Albert Boucher on drums, and one of the founding members of Blue Oyster Cult. Richie Castellano joined later after the late Alan Lanier passed away. He joined around 2003. Another great vocalist, keyboardist, and singer in his own right. He's more of a thrash type of player with blistering leads. It's so good. Kasim Sultan joined a little later on as well, bassist, vocalist, again keyboardist. He was in the band Utopia before joining Blue Oyster Cult, and so such a great band. I mean, this one here is an amazing album. Fire the Unknown Origin, as I said. It's got the big hit Burnin For You. It's their 8th studio album, released in 1981. It brought commercial success to the band, that album, because of the song Burnin For You. Hit the classic rock stations and just went wild. Several of the songs on this album were also selected for the movie Heavy Metal, the rock movie Heavy Metal, but only one song was selected, which wasn't even on the original list, but it still made it on the movie soundtrack. Veteran of the Psychic War, off of this album, it was chosen. Great song. This one has Eric Bloom, guitars and vocals, Buck Dharma, lead guitar, bass and vocals, Alan Lanier on keyboards, Joe Bouchard on bass and vocals, and Albert Bouchard on drums. That would be their lineup for the first 3 or 4 albums, maybe 5 albums. Yeah, it's a great album. But it adds to some of the albums I'm going to show you here. So this is their debut album, simply titled Blue Oyster Cult. There's the band there. This is a remastered version. It's got some bonus tracks on it as well. This is a heavy album. This is so good. A lot of heavy keyboards, a lot of heavy guitar riffs. Again, that Deep Purple, Uriah Heep type of sound. It's amazing. Um, Great tracks on it like Cities on Flame, with Rock and Roll, Stairway to the Stars. Then came The Last Days of May. And it's funny that to support this album, they went on tour with bands like the Byrds and um, Mahavishna Orchestra, two completely different bands altogether. But they did tour with Alice Cooper, which was a similar style, so that would have fit in. But um, and it had the same lineup as Fire the Unknown Origin. Then I have their second album, Tyranny and Mutation. Mutation, the U in Mutation is spelt with a V, but it's there it is there. So this has the black and the red on it. So the black is side one, has the red and black, OD'd on Life Itself, Hot Rails to Hell, Seven Screaming Dizbusters, and then the red is side two, Black Ice Dog, Wings Wetted Down, Teen Archer, and Mistress of the Salmon Salt, Quicktime Girl. And then this one's got 4 bonus tracks, as it's a remastered album as well. But what a great album. Again, another heavy rock album. Second album by the band, side one being a 4-song opening suite. So it's so good. And then I have their third album. This is Secret Treaties. Another great one. This is remastered as well. There's the band there. So Secret Treaties is the third album. Melody Maker called it the top rock album of all time. Melody Maker Music, magazine. But maybe it's because of the writing, but it's the only album that Buck Dharma didn't sing on any of the songs on the album, and none of the band members wrote any of the songs. All the songs were written by producer Sandy Pearlman, rock critic Richard Meltzer, and believe it or not, Patti Smith, the great Patti Smith. They wrote all the tracks to the album, so none of the band members wrote any of the songs. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I can't say why, but who knows. And then I have their fourth album. This is Agents of Fortune, one of my favorites. Great album. Agents of Fortune, big hit. Don't Fear the Reaper on this one. And it's a platinum selling album. And Don't Fear the Reaper became one of their biggest hits. Every member of the band sang on this one, at least one song on the album. Also features ATI, extraterrestrial, what is this song here? Extraterrestrial Intelligence, sorry. And cool album. I don't have their fifth album called Spectres, but I do have Mirrors, which is their sixth album. Great album again on its own. 1979 release, and sixth album by the band. In these, such a great track. I really like this album. It's the critics kind of panned it a bit because it wasn't Agents of Fortune. It wasn't Spectres. They went off on a bit of a different direction with Mirrors, but I really like it. I think it's great. And then Cultosaurus Erectus, another fantastic album. This is the seventh album by the band, where Mirrors was more of a polished release, and maybe that's why the critics didn't like it. Erectus went back more to a heavier sound, and they promoted the album by doing a tour with called the Black and Blue Tour with Black Sabbath. And I have a live album by them as well, featuring the songs off of that one. So this is the live Cultura Erectus album, double album, live tracks. It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. It's so, so good. I also have a live at the Rock of Ages Festival, July 30th, 2016. This has includes not only the CD, but a DVD with it as well, of a concert, and it is just to see these guys in concert is amazing. And this one has The Saint, the Summer of Love, Golden Age Leather, Burnin For You, Odd on Life Itself, Harvest Moon, Me 262, Buck's Boogie, which is a great boogie track, just a instrumental track, but it's really, really good. Lips on the Hills, Then Came the Last Days of May, Godzilla, and Don't Fear the Reaper. The lineup for the movie, or the live tracks, are a little different. Starts off with Golden Age of Leather, Burnin For You, Out on Life Itself, Harvest Moon, Me 262, Buck's Boogie, Life on the Hills, Then Came the Last Days of May, Godzilla, and then Don't Fear the Reaper. It's a great live album. It's really, really good. You got to experience these guys live to realize just how good they are. Buck Dharma is an amazing lead guitarist. And then finally, their latest album. I'm missing from 7 to the latest album, so they're on my radar. But the latest album, The Symbol Remains. I'm really happy with this one. It's such a great album. And these guys can still put it out. This is a 2020 release. There they are there. And it's a really good album. All 3 vocalists sing on this. They play on this. They have their own style of music. It's Eric Bloom, Buck Dharma, and Richie Castellano. Completely different styles. Eric Bloom is more the mystical type of singer, as I said earlier. Buck Dharma is more the straight-ahead rock and roller, and Castellano is more the thrasher. I mean, but the 3 combined really, really make it a great album. Really happy with this new release, and it's cool to see a band, especially a band that's been around so long, come out with a new album, like Deep Purple did. And I was really impressed with Deep Purple's outing as well. So there you have it. So getting back to the original part of the video, yes, I only received 1 CD, but it's an important CD to add to my already growing collection of Blue Oyster Cult. So there you have it, guys. If you don't know Blue Oyster Cult, check these guys out. They're so good. Really, really good. And great. It's been a great addition to my collection. Anyway, guys, love you all. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.